Alright. Let's do it. We see the deck. We see what we're up to. We're comboing. We're doing certified unfair things. And we're also going to record. Nice. That's what we call a professional streaming moment. Check the hard drive, make sure we have enough space. Alright, now we proceed. Oh, we also need to check deck tracker. Bang. Microphone properties. Beautiful. Nothing beats it. Rogue versus Rogue to start things off. Ooh, part 1 of my combo. Do I keep a coin? Seems greedy if I'm already on the coin, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Oh yeah. This is a hand. This is a certified hand. So if they're on pirates, we can dunk on them pretty hard. Feels like they're doing something a little similar to me. I mean, this is disgusting. I don't need this. Where I'm going, I don't need to discover stuff. I think I'm gonna draw enough cards with triple sevens. Quick pick will probably pick off my 2-1. Fair enough. So my trickster is going to bite the dust, unfortunately. All right, let's just get started. All right, draw 7. Everything must go is definitely going to get played. Probably twice. At the start of your turn, shuffle this into your deck. Okay, well that's terrible. And is that all she wrote? I think that's all she wrote. Alright, that's my turn 2. It's not bad. Definitely above average, I want to say. They're going to attack into my 3-10. Probably would have recommended the 3-5 just to put some damage on it, but that is neither here or there. And now I'm looking for my next trickster so I can Shaladrasil. And Shroud of Concealment for my... Are they on Quasar? They might be on Quasar. So we are going to prep out, I think, just a gear shift. We'll throw the old Shaladrasil away. Don't really need that where we're going. And we can go on fishing for Arcane Giant. It's probably pretty cheap at this point. What's my duplicates looking like? So it's just Arcane Giant that's a duplicate. It's kind of awkward. 4 mana to go. We can at least throw this in the trash can. Yeah, we're gonna throw some coins out. And I completely forgot this guy was in my hand, so I could be dealing some extra damage to my opponent. And what's my duplicate? Cutlass. That makes sense. Let's just go with an 8/8 and dagger my opponent's face off. Alright, they're at 12. It's turn 3. My board looks like this. Everything is fair and just in the world. So if they are on Quasar, they lose. If they are on this deck, they could do something pretty messed up. So that would be evasion. So I will crunch in, pop their evasion. Unfortunately, I couldn't cultist map into the cutlass and then find flare because this fella's out. I could probably use another one of these guys just in case I draw something enticing. Or I can get out another Arcane Giant. Yeah. Let's just get out a Giant. Alright. Oh. Oh, right. That's how this card works. Alright, I'll take both. Don't mind me. I'll just take both. And I will spend 0 mana. The prep wasn't probably necessary. Okay. So they are, I think, going to find lethal on their own. Let's see if I can get in before they hit the concede button. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Pretty quick round against the rogue. I think we probably got there in a pretty quick fashion. So play 75 Cataclysm cards. I think I only run 1 Cataclysm card, the thing that makes coins. Seems really good. The card seems like actually insane. I feel like a lot of these Cataclysm cards are just like sneakily broken. Except for the 12-year card. Do not nerf it. But oh, I already went over that. We don't need to get into that. That card is completely fair and balanced. Unironically. A hunter. I was just talking about Odd Hunter. Triple sevens is definitely something I want to keep because it enables the most busted starts. So let's find Trickster. We'll get there. Renethal. Okay. I think I want to save Gone Fishing so it actually draws a card. What I'd give for a tracking in Rogue. That's what this class is definitely missing out on, is more card draw. Yeah, double Gone Fishing's insane. Unfortunately cannot play it, but was kind of hoping for a coin, a prep, one of those.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Caught that one eating party snacks, unfortunately. Do I want to get rid of everything Musco? I don't think I do. I think I want to get rid of Starfish. Let's get rid of Starfish and go double dredging. Gear shift? No, wait a minute. Hold. Yeah, gear shift. Okay. Figured it out. And then do another Gone Fishing for Spike. That we'll need to do. Very awkward set of draws. Don't really want to play gear shift with these two bad boys over here, but that might be the reality we're living in. Never mind. It's actually not the reality we're living in. We're probably looking at a pass situation. Hold. Coin. Am I seriously going to gear shift? I mean, I need to start making some moves. Okay, so there's Trickster. And there's another dagger. Everything must go. My coin did eat a discount, so now is -1 mana. Pretty sick, pretty nice.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory.
Okay. So at least I can take care of their 2/2 with this. Shaladrasil is insane. Yeah. Shaladrasil's insane. Okay. Or is... yeah, it is. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have anything that I can corrupt Chaladrisil with. But I think that will need to be okay. So I'm going up to 10 cards with Chaladrisil. And not bad, not bad. So I can deal 5 to everything. I'm into that. Let's get these guys out of here. Call it a day. So when this deck doesn't draw 777's Trickster, the scam aspect of the deck is definitely lacking.
Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our
Huh.
enemies.
So their last sister does a ton of damage. Does it discover a spell or a card? Just a spell? Alright. Could be worse. So we're going to serrate it here. Play out the Laughing Sister and then a big old 7/6. Yeah, I'm into that. So we are getting closer to the everything must go, but really what we want to see is not that card. Well, that's depressing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I do against this if I don't draw lucky 7s.
I give up.
My hand does nothing. Does stone nothing. Alright. Powerful ability to know when to concede. And I think I discovered when to concede. I think I found the correct turn to do so.
Valera versus the
I am in the Death Knight bracket. So I get an extra card. Occultist map can definitely help me find lucky 7s, because that is what this deck operates off of, and it turns out I don't even need it. Okay, so we're looking at a turn 3 Trickster into dunking on my opponent. They are on a large Renethal deck. I imagine they're going to play a minion in time for me to disrespect with 777s. Cultist map off of a prep is probably not necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably not necessary. Nice. So they did give us a minion to crash into. Just to make sure they can't do anything too scary to us. If they play like a Razor Scale, we can take care of it. Okay, perfect. No Razor Scale in our future. So we have coin. Coin. Okay, so now we have enough room to draw 7 cards. Which we are going to end up doing. Everything must go is definitely something we want to see. And I think that will need to be my turn. Yeah, I'll just take another Trickster for good measure, and I think I'll call that a turn. What do you have, opponent? You have 2 corpses and not enough to do Corpse Explosion. Cold Feet. Fair enough. I don't think I planned on playing many minions with how many minions I currently have out, but you can't be too sure, you know. Gear Shift. Yeah, I'll gear shift. So we're going to throw those bad boys away. And we are going to pick up our other giant. And it looks like I am all out of plays to do. Can I do anything cute with, like, picking up anything? I mean, I can't play it this turn, so I think I think I'll settle for just crashing a massive amount of damage into their head. And that's all she wrote. What's this do again? After a friendly minion with taunt dies, resummon it without taunt. The wall is up. An unpassable 2/3. So they have 5 mana. That is Corpse Explosion, and that will clear everything except for, honestly, quite a bit of my stuff. Do I have any duplicates? Only the Cutlass left, right? So Cultist map will find me, hopefully, Cutlass. Okay, so now Cutlass is out of my deck. And now I have no dupes, right? Nice. What does that mean for me, though? I think Savage Roar is probably lethal. The Savage Roar still with Zephrys? I forget. No, it is not. Okay, well, now I'm all up to speed. This still has to be lethal, right? Like, swipe is an insane amount of damage. And then this goes into there. Alright, alright. So we learn that Savage Roar is no longer in the Zephrys pool. A smarter and more informed Wild enjoyer would probably know that, but luckily Zephrys is idiot-proof. This deck seems unreal when you get to do its thing. I guess that's the review of every deck. When it does its thing, it's good. When it doesn't do its thing, it's bad. I should, like, write a metagame analysis, and everything's boiled down to, like, that dumb of an analysis. I think that would really benefit the community. Okay, we have our first Demon Hunter.
Watch your back.
And we also have our first full mulligan. None of those cards were my A-B combo of Trickster 7s. And it looks like we are going to continue the trend. There is Broxagar. Honestly, let's get him out of here. So I'm going to crash for 3. Shadow Step it again. So right now we're just trying to buy time. So we're going to crash in, do the thing, pick it up yet again, and now we're going to gear shift. Try to pick up some more impactful cards. Yeah, I think we probably could have done better, but that's neither here or there. So now they can play their quest line. Nice. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a absolutely dreadful opening hand. I mean, I got to, like, double Neophyte, which is pretty sick, but outside of that, I mean, I guess we're just a Trickster away from styling on my opponent. Could also go for Little do they know, my hand is trash. Let's see if it mattered. Not even a little bit.
Here we go.
Classic. Alright. We are definitely in the I drew the wrong half of my deck territory. Okay, here comes the crazy card draw. The card's so insane. Let me see it. Let me hover over it. Deal 1 damage, draw a card for each minion that died. So insane. Okay. So now we get to play the video game. I love that for us. And we're gonna overdraw 1. Hold on. This costs 1 mana.
My hand is too full.
And we can at least do one of these. Alright. So this will need to do. Yes, him in the noggin.
Go.
I have spell damage? Both players have spell damage. That is not
Here
good.
we go.
That is bad. Because if they have another one of those last stands, which they probably will, because they're about to draw like a ton of cards, I'm pretty dead though. Yeah, they're trying to empty their hand right now so they can go crazy with Broxgar's last stand. Yeah, this is gonna be disgusting. Interesting. Oh, they played that just so they can empty their hand a little bit. Gotcha. So we're gonna see a couple of brutes come down, I assume. Yep. Brute number 1. Do they still run the, Oh, they run security, gotcha. I was expecting to see, the Whooper. And then there's animated broomstick. All caught up. So, what do I need? That is a great question. I definitely need to cultist map. And Gone Fishing is pretty good. I'm going to prep out the Gone Fishing for a Cutlass, which will then allow me to get a counterfeit coin. Okay, okay. Actually, what's this do? Deal 2 damage to a minion for each. Yeah, that's irrelevant. Yeah, we need the board clear. Yep, that's perfect. Get these 6/7s out of here. And we will deploy an 8/8. And also touch my opponent's face for 1. Cool. Not bad. Got a little lucky with Zephyrus being active there, but, you know, you gotta play your outs. Can they deal with an 8/8? That is the question. Are they hoping these parachutes deal with my 8/8? From my understand, it's really just brutes card draw and Broxigar that can deal with this 8/8. Do not mind seeing the Shaladrasil. So Trickster wouldn't be bad, of course. Remnant's pretty good. Do they run 2 broomsticks? If they run 2 broomsticks, they can deal with this 8/8. They do. Okay. Fair enough. And I've already played my Shadow Demise, so I can't go double deal 5. Shadow Step. Wait a minute. Is this card actually going to be relevant? It very well might be relevant. So let's get a Trickster going. No, it's not going to be relevant. So we also want to be able to get this out of our hand. How many cards do I have? 9 cards? Okay. I kind of don't mind if they try to draw cards with this.
Choose soon.
Let's muddy the waters.
Actually, let's muddy the waters, but also this card's irrelevant. Oh, I'm dumb. Let's get a 2/4 out. Excellent plays. Excellent plays, may I say. Just inspiring stuff. Probably could have played that a little better.
Risks are always worth taking.
There is Arana. And they probably have another Boxcars, right? Probably could have played that a tinge better, huh? So if I played Shaladrasil like a smart person, I would have had significantly more stuff going on. Yeah. Tough. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's over. I have no way to deal damage. Tough stuff. I guess I could have seen if my 8/2 survived, but we'll get him on the next one. I feel like that matchup has to be decent if I can, you know, do my thing, do my stuff. Even with a bit of a stumble, we were close to winning that. A warrior. The rare warrior. I feel like I haven't seen a warrior in multiple days. This hand is Garbage Supreme. Ooh. Okay, we're just missing the B of our A-B combo. Got Trickster. Now we just need to find 777s. Not today. This being discounted isn't the worst thing in the world. Speaking of not the worst thing in the world.
Here we go.
Don't mind the Shaladrasil. Not a bad backup plan. But honestly, I would much rather find 777s. Just occurred to me that they are on 30 cards, not Renathal, so they are really going after the 100 armor combo. What's up, Scully? How's it going? I am
Many options.
pondering a gone fishing into a Shadow of Demise gone fishing. How's my Sunday going? You know, I'm just comboing my opponents at 4:51 p.m., having the time of my life. Rep. Agent of the Old Ones. I think I do want an Agent of the Old Ones. And I think I would rather have this go away. I'll end the turn. It is a grand old time. My overall win rate with the deck, I mean, an impressive 3-3. I will see you at the Grandmasters tournament. Make sure to save me a seat. But it might take me a bit more time than most people to get there. So you might need to save that bad boy for a while. Okay, so here is a conversation to have. I want to corrupt my Chaladrisil. That's personally something I'm into. I'm also going to break this weapon for no purpose, but other than just to make me feel good. So we need a miracle. Let's just call a spade a spade. I need a miracle. And that miracle could include a Cutlass, another Agent of the Old Ones. Ultimately, what I'm trying to figure out is how do I corrupt this bad boy? Gone fishing. Let's go on fishing. Can I find... There he is. There's my goat. Oh, wait.
Let's muddy the waters.
So if I play this, I have to turn this into a coin, which is bad. I'm so skilled and talented at this video game. I mean, it's really just something to behold. It's just freaking chef's kiss. Do I turn this into a coin? Is a coin better than Dream in this situation? No, there's no way. This deck's hard. Can I say that? Is that a fair thing to say?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay, my opponent is definitely a gamer of some sort. I feel like we could do much better with our deal 5. So I'm just going to play out some big nerds. This Bulwark is going to put in some Bulwark. Write that down. Make sure to write that down. That's that's something to put in the old pocketbook. Isn't a pocketbook a purse? Put in the book, I guess, is what I meant to say. Yep. Bulwark still does have that line of text. I'm so dead. I'm going way too slow. Is this a Reno deck? Oh. The more you know. And there's a death. Okay, well. I'm thinking it might be a bottom right concede angle because I did not scam my opponent hard enough. Let's see. What's Arcane Giant up to now? It's a 4. Okay.
I'm game.
And I do actually think that Dream would be better as a coin. And there's my 8-8. Oh, hold. There we go. There's my Trickster. So, Bulwark has absorbed 8 damage so far. Does my opponent have the combo? If they gain 100 armor right here, let's see how quick I can do it. Okay, I'm ready. All right, warming up my fingers. Imagine just a gnarly popping sound right there. I mean, that's almost working. Whatever. We're still in it. Let's muddy the waters. So this is obviously going to happen. This is obviously going to happen. And this is obviously going to happen. Okay. Glad we were able to suss out that. Okay, opponent. Give it to me. Give it to me straight. What kind of armor are we dealing with? Okay, for glory. It's pretty good. It's a good card. A very serviceable card. The Crocs for 10 whole armor. Make it. I'm ready. My body is ready. Deal 5 to everything. Hit me with it. Excuse me. This 1/3 goes into my 8/6, so you can deal 5 to everything. Don't worry about it. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. You found the line. Alright. We need to scam earlier and often, is what I am learning. 37 minutes into the stream. It's a good thing to learn. It's a damn good thing to learn. What's the win rate? Good question. 3 and 4. The scammer got scammed, it seems. Yeah, that seems to be happening quite often. I think my opponents might be hacking. I think it's just a collective effort to try to tank my rank. Which is kind of messed up if you think about it. 'Cause I'm just like a lowly content creator trying to make ends meet. But fruit versus the world, that's a tale as old as time. Let's see if this Reform has downloaded the cheats that my opponents have been installing. They have 40 health, so it does seem like they may be cheating already. But little do they know, my cheats are better. Play a minion. Next turn. Thank you. Questline this turn, minion next turn. Hold on, looks like you're playing a minion. I want next turn you... Whatever. Whatever, opponent. I am going to cultist map for a coin. And I'm going to coin into an everything must go. Because I need that next turn. Yep. That's what we call deck thinning. And thinning is, say it with me, winning. Oh yeah. This is the most dead 1/1 you have ever seen in your life. I'm gonna deal that bad boy 7 damage. 777's part 2. Okay. And we are going to... Everything must go. Counterfeit coin into... a prep, which will then result in a gone fishing, which will result in a gone fishing, and I guess an arcane giant. That's my turn 3. So there's the scamming I was looking for. Now, what is my opponent? Did 4 mana, 2/1, LOL. Everyone point and laugh at my number cruncher. What the heck is that? I'm going to overdraw my face off. And that is okay. I decided that that's okay. 2 mana. Everything must go, and I'm going to overdraw my 0 drops now, my prep. There we go. Perfect. Exactly what you want to see. Nice. So, next overdraw is going to be Zephyrus the Great. Here we go. Got to call your shots. Now, if we can serrated Bone Spike into cards, that would be very, very advantageous. Defile, because I had a 4 mana 2/1 that we all did previously laugh at. You should play a minion. That's what I think, personally. Thank you. That one might be a little too big, honestly. Play a smaller minion now. Alright. That did not work. So I can draw a Shadow Step, which does stone nothing. Fair enough. And then there's my Zephyrus. Sure, another... Actually, that's insane. Okay, so we're going to draw 3 more cards. Probably some giants. So now we get to deploy the idiots. Alright. So this is gonna need to do. And now we have a dagger to shove a little bit of damage. Alright. Did I scam hard enough? What the heck does this do? The end of your turn, put a random spell on top of your opponent's deck. I can't see how that could backfire. Surely that won't backfire. Holy smokes, it does not look like it's going to backfire. Is this what dreams are made of? Okay, Spirit Bomb taking care of my 4/4. Raised Dead. They're gonna have a crazy health stone, aren't they? They'll probably save it for next game. Okay, so it looks like we did finally get to scam because we installed our cheats and my opponent uninstalled their cheats. Good. So now we're back up to a mighty 50% win rate. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. I have had an absolute trash track record against Illidan's recently. But I think this is when the tide turns. Because now I understand how to play this deck. And it's simply get luckier than your opponent. Alright, well this is a terrible start. There's Broxgar. Neophyte is not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Hold. Okay, we just need lucky 7s, or triple 7s. I keep calling it lucky 7s. We need triple 7s. It's all we need. Okay, well that is not quite the card we're looking for. That's a-okay, we still have a chance. We're going to poke their head for 1. Double Neophyte. Okay, so off the top, off the tippy top even, 777s. If push comes to shove, we could just Trickster into everything must go. My opponent is pondering, they're thinking. They are exploring their options. Ultimately decided just to... Heck yeah. Sometimes the better player wins, that's all I gotta say. I don't see a world where we don't. Everything must go. Honestly, not the most impressive 777s, but I'm not complaining. It was still mighty good. Sigil of Time into Mana Burn. Okay, that's fine. That is a-okay by me. Gear Shift. I think I will Gear Shift these bozos away. Then a Shadow Step. I am probably going to Shadow Step my Neophyte to keep them away from doing their busted stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's Cultist map into a Preparation, I guess, to get the Agent out. And then we can Cultist map into... I haven't drawn that many cards. But I do kind of want to see if I've drawn that many cards. How many cards have I drawn? I've drawn a few. Okay, that's good to know. And we can prep out a giant. Alright, that's all I got. Go crazy, opponent. But not too crazy if you don't mind. So next turn, if I do draw a Trickster, I can double Agent to kind of clear up my hand, but luckily my opponent allowed me to stop thinking, so I can move on to the next game. Finally beat this deck. I swear, this new Final Showdown deck with Broxgar and all the token producers may very well be the best deck in the format. Other than my deck, of course. Because I only play the best decks. And drink from the emptiest glasses of water. When I play against Rogue, they usually use the Shuffle spell damage deck. Oh, the Quasar Rogue? Yeah, Quasar is pretty messed up. It can combo as early as, like, I want to say turn 4? Maybe turn 3? Okay, it's the Warrior rematch. But this time I want to win. And by want to win, I mean I'm going to draw 777s. It's just that easy. I mean, what do you want from me? So, Agent of the Old Ones will target whatever card I draw, I think. There's probably a few cards it won't target, but it's a short list. So they're on 40 cards, and they are going to be embracing the grindy lifestyle. Alright, let's combo as hard as we can. So if they Dirty Rat, I have Dirty Rat Insurance. Okay, and they have Quality Assurance. It's kind of funny how that works. Alright, so let's coin, do the thing. Crash in, do the stuff. And did I get any everything must go? No. Why would I? That is actually unbelievably bad. Hold on, wait, we might actually be cooking. And then we can gear shift. Let's draw something worthwhile. There we go. Now we're talking. This is the opener you want to see. Okay. Okay, opponent. That's all I got. Destroy the top 3 cards of your deck. Irrelevant. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like that was probably a worthwhile turn 2. Never mind. I actually hate everything. So, what I do, obviously... Do I care about these? I don't think so. I was thinking about silencing, but I don't think I actually care. I am going to just take the damage while I have it. So that's Gone Fishing is what I'm playing. I will take this guy. Probably cycle this. Okay. We have refills. We're just going to crash in for as much damage as possible. So they're at 16. Make that 15. And you are going to burn the top 6 cards of my deck. And leave me Zephyrus. And double Arcane Giant. Okay, you're going to leave me Zephyrus and burn both my Arcane Giants. I'm all caught up. Three armor. Okay. I can deal with that. What can't I deal with? That's a good question. I want to say...
I wonder...
Do I need a Shaladrasil? Maybe I can Shaladrasil, Shadow Step, Trickster? And then refill with Lucky Sevens? Is that at all good? No, that can't be good. Lucky Sevens is pretty much turned off.
So many options.
So, with my so many options, I'm going to just play an 8-8. Call it a day. That's all I got. I'm not really sure how I win the video game, but I very much look forward to see what that could possibly look like. Counterfeit coin.
Let's muddy the waters.
And gotcha. Okay. That's how I'm going to win the video game, of course. Yeah. Okay. So, I drew kind of decently that game. It really didn't come down to luck. It was really just pure skill. Yeah. I do need to revisit Quasar. I made a video about it like probably 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm sure they have better cards now. Maybe even, you might even run, no you don't, you can't run this card. You can only run card draw cards.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
Cat versus dog.
Your soul shall be mine.
So, this hand
Back.
is bad. Just gonna throw that out there right now. And this hand is good. That's my final review.
I see you've brought guests.
This hand is very good. I don't feel like it's necessary to throw away Shaladrisil just yet. The only way I get punished is if I draw a counterfeit coin right now. There's the Demon Seed. Zephyrus the Great. Am I okay with throwing away Zephyrus the Great? Yes. The answer is yes. So now I have a turn 3 777s. And my opponent has an incredibly slow opener. Considering coining out a minion. Do it. Cobalt Librarian's a good card. It's a very good card. Spirit Bomb on my 2/1. Fair enough.
Let's muddy the water.
We're just gonna muddy the waters. Counterfeit coin. Prep is also fantastic. And a gear shift. Okay. Rep out a gear shift, hopefully finding some everything must goes. Not quite that lucky. Dredging some more. How about a little bit more dredging? Right. And then we are going to prep out another gear shift. And I did hear the announcer say job's done, so it does appear that we whiffed on all of our everything must goes. Alright, well that was exciting. That was fun. That was a good time. How many cards did we draw? A few. We drew a few. Can't be too disappointed, I guess. Still no little minions for me to dunk on, unfortunately. So we can at least cultist map. This is trash. Okay. All caught up. And we can at least trade this away. Sure, here's my 8/8. Whatever. I could... No, we kind of want this. Alright, we won't be too hasty with spending our Shadow of Demise. Do you have another Shadow Bomb for me? Spirit Bomb. Figured. So, everything must go. Somehow both of them evaded me. I've drawn through almost 20 cards. Cultist Map Part 2. Let's start first with this. So bad. No. I mean, I can at least play this and get an everything must go in my hand. Sure. Yeah, I guess. Dish for 2. Yeah, this is below average. This is definitely below average. Okay, they finally played something that I can. Serrated Bone Spike. Kind of open to draw Agent of the Old Gods, Cult Neophyte, or the Cutlass. So I can corrupt Shaladrasil. Yeah, this is not ideal. I'm feeling kind of dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're big time dead. Alright. A little too slow. Man, Wild's so crazy these days that, like, I was too slow because my opponent's board looked like that on turn 5. A shaman opponent. I forget, is their portrait interactable? Kind of like Poke Rag's face. We'll see in a second. Since I'm on the coin, I want to make sure I can find 777s. Maybe Cultist Map will allow me to do that.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Let me poke him. Okay, they're getting the totems out. Preparation. Let's prep it. Okay. We can Agent of the Old Ones. Get rid of Shadow Step. I don't hate that. And everything must go will be a backup plan for next turn. So we can go turn 2, Trickster, everything must go, try to combat what they're doing. Can't let them go too wide on us. For example. Yeah, we just need to keep up with what they're doing.
Let's muddy the waters.
Alright, there's my 4 drops. The end of your turn, recast a random holy spell you cast this turn. Not many holy spells I've found in the rogue class. Jam session, okay, well, that's kind of terrifying. If they roll a healing totem, we are pretty, oh no. It looks like my opponent is trying to style on me. And I think they are successfully doing it. And there's 777s, of course.
Great answer.
Okay, well, can I get another Trickster, if you don't mind? I don't think it was, like, at all incorrect to go Trickster 4 drops. I think my opponent just kind of has my number here. Big time. Yeah. And then another taunt. So I'm just facing down 7 damage every turn. Make it 8. Cutlass. Okay. Cutlass will find me actually insane pickup. Yeah, I'm the best to ever do it. And we will start picking off their 1/1s. I did not even consider that as an out. but I'm very happy I found it. So we've seen both Totemic Mites, and now we are going to see... Does this give all adjacents? Give adjacent minions. Okay, so we might be dealing with a bot. I hate to throw around that accusation like that, but it feels like a bot. And we have Zephyrus and an everything must go. So we can safely trade that away. And we will play out our everything must go. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty confident. They're effectively board locked. And I am a few cards away from Zephyrus being active. That is depressing. I'll say that much. That is sad. Yeah, that's what we call a big bummer. But what we can do is we can throw this Cutlass into the river, and we can deal 7 damage to their Titan. Restore a minion to full health. I feel like that's irrelevant. So we're going to prep Gone Fishing. Yeah, and then we're just gonna kind of dunk on my opponent with Giants. Sure, another Gone Fishing never hurt anybody. And we have a coin and another Gone Fishing, or a Cutlass. I think I would honestly rather have coin. Let's get this this taunt out of here. Okay, so now I'm feeling like my opponent has lost the video game. I mean, Carving Chisel is a pretty good card. Not gonna lie to you. And do I have any... No, I do not have any duplicates anymore. So I can just win. Yeah. I think I'll just win. I could try to figure out, like, Shaladrisil stuff, but I think this is probably gonna prove more useful to all of our time. Alright, that's what I got. That's what I got, opponent. Chisel. Okay, I think I can make it through that taunt.
Has become our greatest strength.
Yeah, I think we may have walked away with a dub. I think I can make it through that taunt as well. So we are going to... Let's just Shaladrisil. Return this bad boy and send 8 damage towards their noggin. And enjoy the Ragnaros animation. Very nice. Definitely worth however much money that thing is worth. So we're putting up a 7-5 record in mid-legend, kind of high legend, honestly. Kind of nearing the dumpster. Maybe not quite in the dumpster, but we can definitely smell it. Okay, a paladin.
I will fight with
I feel like Prismatic Beam
You're back.
is always insane, but we are playing like a go wide deck. 777's me. And almost... Oh, not a paladin. Could be anything. I mean, maybe it still is a paladin. Maybe it's a paladin that runs King Lane. Can't rule anything out. Okay, so our paladin coins out something. A quick pick. They were a rogue the whole time? Oh, who could have saw that coming? Alright, so we're going to prep out a Gone Fishing. And we are just loving life, right? Yeah. I think we'll just end up loving life. Now, if we can draw a counterfeit coin, we'd be truly cooking. That being said, I mean, we're cooking regardless, but we'd be just absolutely deep frying if we can get a coin. Stick up. The rare stick up. It feels like my opponent is playing Thief Rogue. I mean, at 335, your opponent's next card costs one more. Just straight up, like, doesn't really have anything that ends it. Okay, so I do need to play something because that disrupted me heavy. Alright, fair enough. We'll just crash into your 2-1. Alright, so Pocket Sand did prove to be annoying. And we are going to be enjoying the Valorok experience. And they almost definitely have some way to bounce that back. Yeah, for sure. Alright. So we need to figure out a way to stop getting hit in the face this hard. Maybe Lucky Sevens can. Ripple Sevens can figure it out for us. No prep, just double, everything must go. Alright. Deal. No taunts. Unfortunately. But we do still have quite a bit of power out. After this attacks and kills a minion, get a copy of it. Nah, I'm good. My 2-2 has bit the dust. Hopefully I don't find any like AoE off of this. So we can do next turn is Trickster Agent to Corrupt Shaladra. I'm not sure if that's worth it, honestly. So they're still looking for AoE. And also trying to clear my board at the same time. Not even really sure what this did. After a friendly rush minion attacks, give your minions +1 attack. Okay, I can see why they prioritize killing that thing. Yeah, that seemed pretty strong. It was probably lethal if it sticked around.
Stay alert, my children.
They have a dragon in their hand. Because Valorok died, so it's not Valorok. Okay. So we get a lot of stuff. And my opponent concedes. Nice. we scammed the rogue. Rogue on rogue crime. The deck code. Oh, I should probably post that to the very tippy top of this chat, huh? Copied. Just so it's not, like, insane. Notepad. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we need one more game. I feel like we need one more game to be a thorough exploration of this deck. So far, this deck seems unreal. The new agent of making a coin, insane. Helps us accelerate into our busted turns and allows us to clear our hand to do further busted things. Seems good.
Valera versus Sylvanas.
One last game versus an odd hunter.
Watch your back.
And a full mulligan for me. Into an absolute stinker of a hand. So we need... Honestly, that gear shift. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
None will survive.
My hand is trash. Oh no. My hand is hot garbage. Alright, so what do we need? We need Trickster, obviously. We need card draw, clearly. So if we can find either of those... Okay, that is card draw in a way. That is definitely card draw. Cultist map is insane. So prep out Cultist map, which will find me... Let's just take Trickster. Let's not mess around too much. Yeah.
Here we go.
And I think I'm actually going to end up equipping this just to save space in my hand next turn. Yeah. So we need everything must go to really pull its weight. Okay, good. They're giving us a minion to 777 into. And I will end up spending the coin. I don't think I needed to, but I definitely felt like I needed to. So no everything must go, which does not bode well for me. I can gear shift, which does bode well for me. So there's one everything must go. Sure. And I will crash in. What does this do again? Summon a 0/1 gong for your opponent. If I knew what a gong did, I would maybe shadow step that. But alas, it will have to just chill on my board. So 13 cards left. And a dream.
Witness true arcane magic.
Ethereal Oracle
How enigmatic.
will ruin my day. So we want to see another Trickster, I guess. Maybe that was a reason to shadow step my Trickster to set up Shaladrasil. Could definitely see an argument for doing that. Starfish is irrelevant. Sure. So we'll coin that out. Just trying to establish a giant this turn. Sure, Shadow of Demise is pretty good. cultist map is insane because that will be the bone. And then we can turn this into a coin so that we can serrated. Into a neophyte, of course. And now we have our opponent under a neophyte, and we have some beefy boys out. Pretty good turn. Drew a few cards, spent a few mana crystals. Now if they have the your spells have poison card, I'll cry, just to get things started. Okay, so I'm just gonna weep now, if you don't mind. Okay, but they can only play one removal spell, so that's good. What's not good is that I can't really... Actually, I can turn this into a coin. Double coin, everything must go. Throw away my Shalandrasil, which feels like a misplay, but I could also get out some 4 mana minions. Yeah. It doesn't feel good, but it is ultimately what I'm going to do. Insane. So that's all I got. Now, if they have the 3 mana Tolvir card, I likely lose. Unless I draw Zephyrus. So Zephyrus is my out to them having that 3 mana card. This was an insane 4-drop to roll into with how many times I've played Agent of the Old Ones. My ice block has been destroyed. Okay, so they already had that in there, Tolvir, but it could have ordered incorrectly, so I guess that makes sense to do it like that. Did they have the deal 1 3 times spell? I don't think so. So I think I win this video game. Cool. So we just needed them not to hit this 5-2. Well, actually, no, their hero power can target minions, right? Let's just draw Zephyrus. Let's stop messing around. Preparation. Okay. Well. Opponent, if you can slay me from 21 with what you have on your board right now, so be it.
Witness true arcane.
I don't think that's gonna do it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty healthy. I mean, it's pretty good. I just don't think it's 16 damage good. No taunt. Taunt is cheat. Thank you. I have no idea what this minion did, so it could have had taunt. Does not gain life, does not have taunt, does not do anything to me. That's good. And it looks like I will be able to poke my opponent with a wicked knife for game. Very, very close. But not close enough. insane game. And that's why I think this deck should exist in Wild. Do not nerf this card. I refuse to get off this soapbox. Do not nerf this card. It's actually cool. It enables a archetype that has not been relevant for a while. Please don't take this away from the hunters. Thank you. All right. Hour 25 stream. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go over stats. Why don't we? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, good enough. So we put up a 64% win rate. Not bad. Lost to a few hunters along the way. Beat some hunters here and there. Demon Hunter, you'll lose to it sometimes. But really, it feels like this deck is super strong. Kind of there's a little bit of a learning curve. But overall, this deck seems insane. I mean, Scam Rogue will always be pretty strong. This seems to be the newest iteration of Scam Rogue. So if you're into that, this is now a core set. So if you already have this in your collection, the only other legendary is Zephyrus and Shaladrasil, which are both neutral legendary, so not terrible crafts. Yeah. Play this deck. It's nice. It's sick. It's solid. The new card is insane. What's it called again? Agent of the Old Ones. Yeah, this card is bonkers. Highly recommend this deck. Could easily get Legend. Like, no issue at all. With that being said, have a good one. Bye. Bye forever. Bye. Bye until next time. Not bye forever, but, you know, bye stream for a while because, you know, life and, you know, all that stuff. And, you know, I mean, you know, it just happens. It's just the nature of the beast.